Hey guys, Adam here with AmericanMuscle.com, and today we're taking a quick look at and of course installing the rear window louvers in gloss black available for the 09 to 14 Challenger. You should be checking these out if you're looking to spice up the rear end look of your Challenger by getting that retro classic muscle style look to your car while getting a modern spin on it. This guy isn't like traditional window louvers in the sense that it's got 3 slats going across. It's split up into 2 sections with this V in the middle. So this is a little bit different than some of the more traditional options, so if you're looking to stray away from those, this is a great way to go. Now, classic muscle cars we know from the 60s and 70s had these rear window louvers on, and this is a great way to kind of give that retro style to your modern muscle car. Now, this guy's made of a top quality marine grade ABS plastic. It's relatively thick there, and it's got a gloss black finish over top of it. The gloss black finish is smooth, so there's no texture to it whatsoever. Now, if you're looking for something that is a matte black finish or something that you can paint yourself, those options are out there in the category in either unpainted, pre-painted, or textured. This one is for the gloss black fans. Now, this guy comes in right around 400 bucks, and I will say, in my opinion, it seems a bit on the higher end of the spectrum. It does have branding right in the middle there from Glass Skins, the manufacturer of the rear window louvers. For 400 bucks, you are getting a very sturdy window louver. Now, it attaches using 3M automotive bonding tape and adhesion promoter to make sure it gets the best bond possible without needing any included brackets or anything like that. Now, the downside to not having any brackets attached to it, like some of the other options such as MMD, is that you don't get to remove it to clean your windshield. Now, the good thing about that is it's on for the lifetime, so you don't have to worry about it flying off on the highway as long as you prep it properly. Now, I'm going to walk you through what all of those steps look like, and really the main portion of it is just making sure you clean it properly with a soap and water mixture. The 3M tape are really thick strips all around the edges. They're not really weak strips, which you can get with some of the other kits out there. So really sturdy installation there, but it doesn't require any brackets. Now, the install, I'm going to give 1 out of 3 wrenches on our difficulty meter. It'll take you about 30 minutes from start to finish, if that. Now I'm going to take you through every process. Let's get started. Tools used in this install include a spray bottle with soap and water mixture, clean microfiber, and adhesion promoter included in the kit. All right guys, the first step here, and arguably the most important of the entire install, is making sure your back windshield is completely clean. Any of the particles around the edges where the 3M tape is going to apply will prohibit a good bond between the 3M and the windshield. So that can cause problems, especially if you're driving at highway speeds. You don't want the thing flying off. So make sure it's properly cleaned. I'm gonna use a soap and water mixture in the spray bottle here and a clean microfiber, and we're just gonna go around and clean up this entire windshield. You wanna focus a lot on the edges there, but just make sure the entire windshield is clean. It's also worth noting here, guys, I'm sure a lot of you will feel inclined to use something like Windex on your windshield. The chemicals in Windex and other window cleaners like that can prohibit a good bond as well. Soap and water is your best bet. Now, the next step is optional, but heavily recommended. This stick in my hand here is included in the kit. This is a 3M adhesion promoter stick. What this is gonna help do is it's basically gonna strengthen the bond for that stickiness of the 3M tape. You can see it's all pre-applied here to the back of the louver, and I've got half of it peeled off to make it easier to apply. Now, before you stick this guy in place, I'd recommend taking this stick, and there are 2 of them to make sure you have enough, and I'd recommend breaking it and going around the edges of the windshield, just to make sure it gives it that layer of promoter, and then applying this. Now, we're only going to be installing this for video's sake. We're taking it off right away, so I'm not gonna be using this. But in order to use it, push up against it to break that seal, and then rub it around the edges. All right, once you have that taken care of, I'd recommend peeling back half of the 3M on each side, and then lining it up into position. You don't wanna put pressure on it just yet. Just make sure that you like the position it's in. Use the edges of the windshield glass as a marker. See, I like where it's at here, and at the top there, so I'm just gonna stick it into place lightly. Now I can go to the other side and line that up. All right, so this side looks good, so I'm gonna peel off this 3M backing and stick that down, and do the same thing for each of the other ones. All right, so once you have each one of them peeled back, double check the position, because before you put pressure on it, you have a little bit of room for play and adjustment. I think it looks good here, so you can go back around and put firm pressure on all of the edges. Perfect. From there, you're good to go. That's gonna wrap up my review and install for the rear window louvers in gloss black, available for the 09 to 14 Challenger. You can get yours right here at AmericanMuscle.com.